Hi children, welcome to Amazing Skills channel. Today we are going to see second lesson knowing about the plants part 2. In previous class we have seen parts of the plant and shoot system. In the shoot system we have seen about the stem. In today's class we are going to see about the leaf. Let us see in detail. First, leaf structure and functions. Children, here you can see parts of a leaf. Stem, axil. From axil, leaf is starting. So, leaf base, venules, vein together forms the leaf blade. Next, in middle, midrib, margin and tip. Children, petiole is in between the leaf and stem. Do you observe it? Children, next some important things about leaves. Let us see. Leaves come in many shapes. There are two main types, needle leaves and broad leaves. And you can see many more types and shapes of leaves around your houses. Children, next we will see types of leaves. There are two types of leaf basically, simple leaf and compound leaf. From one axillary bud, one leaf will come. Another compound leaves means from one axillary bud and one petiole there are many leaves will be coming. So that is compound leaves. There are many types in compound leaves. Here you can see doubly compound leaf. Children, in this picture you can see many types of simple and compound leaves. Children, next let us see about the types of venation. These are lines on leaf are called veins. So we can see net-like structures on the leaf. Those are called veins. Children, in this picture you can see many types of venation. Pinnate venation, reticulate venation, palmate and three main veins. Parallel veins. Children, here you can see net-like structures. Veins appears on the leaves. Pinnate veins, reticulate veins and rotate type of veins. Other types are arcuate, cross venulate, dichotomous, longitudinal, palmate, parallel veins. Children, let us see external structure of leaves. First one is blade, the flat portion of a leaf. Petiole, the stalk of a leaf attaches leaf to stem. Margin, the edge of the leaf's blade. Veins, the pipelines that carry food and water. Node, place on stem where leaves are attached. Children, let us see internal structure of leaf. Children, here some leaf cross section. You can see on top of the leaf stoma, opening for gas exchange. Next, waxy cuticle, mesophyll, it is for photosynthetic cells. In between of the mesophylls, air spaces appears and guard cells. So from the air spaces, carbon dioxide will be taken and oxygen will be released. Children, next down to top, waxy cuticle. It covers the and protects the leaf. Next, lower epidermis. Next, veins. Those are vascular bundles. It supplies the food. Children, there are two kinds of mesophylls. Downward spongy mesophyll, upward palisade mesophyll. Top of this upper epidermis and topmost stomas will appear. Stomas will be opened to guard cells. Children, let us see how it works. First, water absorbed by the root and rises to the stem and reaches the leaf. From the leaf, it goes to the spongy mesophyll cells in the leaf. Their surface exposed to the intracellular spaces. The surfaces of the cells give out some of the water which forms a thin film. The water from the film evaporates and the water vapor formed saturates in the intercellular spaces. This water vapor spreads all over the leaf and diffuses and finally it escapes out through the stomata. Transpiration occurs as long as the stomata are open. Transpiration stops when stomata are closed. Children, you can see how stomata works here. Children, let us know about transpiration. What is transpiration? Plants releases excess water in their body through stomata. So that is the transpiration. Children, in this picture they have given neatly when sunlight falling on the plant, Immediately roots absorb water from the soil. That is number 1. Number 2, the stem draws the water up. Number 3, unused water evaporates from the leaf surface. That is number 3. So this is about transpiration, children. Next topic, functions of leaf. Functions of a leaf. Leaf prepares food material by the process called photosynthesis. You know, children, all of you. Number 2, leaf regulates the consumption of oxygen and carbon dioxide. That means it takes in carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen. Leaf regulates the transportation of water and salts by the process called transpiration. That means excess water it sends away. Next, fourth one, leaf modifies as thorns in desert plants and helps in withstanding water scarcity. Example, Opuntia. You understood, children? To withstand the water scarcity, it forms the leaf as a thorns. Next, number 5, leaf modifies as coiled structures and climbers in weak stemmed plants and helps in climbing. Example, pea plant. Next, 6, leaf also helps in vegetative production, that is bryophyllum. Children, Opuntia plant leaves are modified into thorns. We can see it in desert. Next, pea plant. How leaves are modified into, it's a coiled structures and climbers. Next, bryophyllum. Leaves of this plant helps in vegetative reproduction. You can see the small plants around the leaf. Children, thank you for watching. I am going to come with another video of the same lesson about root system. We'll meet you in that lesson. Keep like and share and subscribe it. Thank you.